Hey boys and girls, here is another example. Don't forget, Miss Callaghan is obviously not an artist, but we're going to work with this and become masters at finding volume of irregular shapes. Okay, so as I look at this, I instantly see, wow, I see a rectangular prism here and a rectangular prism here. So I know that I need to split up the shapes and find the volume of each rectangular prism, and then I'm going to add them together to find the total volume of the shape. Now, a few things I want to notice before I get started. I see that most of my sides have a measurement. So the length of the top of this shape is 16 centimeters. The height of this side is 5 centimeters. The width is 6 centimeters. And the length of the entire two rectangular prisms put together is 24 centimeters. Okay, and then I'll also notice that this here is 16 centimeters tall, or the height of it is 16 centimeters. Now, if this is 5 here, and this entire thing is 16, then I could figure this height out by saying, well, 16 minus 5 gives us whatever this height is here, okay? So let's first just talk about splitting these in two to figure it out. What I notice immediately, and I forgot to mention this, if you want to pause the video here and see if you can figure it out yourself and then press play to get the answer, you may do that. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to split this down, just down the, I'm going to take the this rectangular prism, and then I'll have this rectangular prism. Okay, I was going to say down the middle, but it's definitely not down the middle. Just the edge of where this rectangular prism stops. Okay, now what I notice here is that I have a length for this shape. Okay, I have a width, and I have the height is 5 centimeters. So to find the volume of this rectangular prism is going to be easy because I have all the numbers that I need. Okay, so to find this one, I know my formula is length times width times height. So I have my length of 16. Okay, I have my width of 6. And I have my height here of 5. Okay, now remember, when we multiply, it does not matter what order we multiply in. Okay, because just 3 times 4 will be 12, and 4 times 3 is 12. So you can rearrange the order of these digits so that it is easier to be able to multiply. Okay, I instantly see that 6 times 5 is 30. So I'm going to group these together first. And then I need to multiply 16 times 30 to find the volume for this shape. Okay, so you can pause it to figure it out, or stay with me if you're still a little confused, okay? So I know 30 times 16 is 480. So the volume of the larger of this right here is 480, and that's going to be cubic centimeters. Okay, now I still have to find the volume of this rectangular prism. Well, I know the height of the entire shape is 16. I do know that. Okay, what I'm missing is any numbers from here. So I said earlier, I know that this side of the shape is 5 and this side is 16. So if I take away 5 from 16, then that will give me the height of this part that we're missing. Okay? I'm sorry, not the, it'll give us this part, what we're missing right here. So 16 minus 5, I know that that is going to be 9. So we'll put 9 centimeters here. I'm not sure if I'm going to need that, but we'll just have to see. I also know that the entire length here is 24, and this is 16. So I've got to figure out what this is up here. Well, if I add this plus 16, I will get the total length of 24. So what I need to do is to subtract to figure out this missing part. So 24 minus 16 is going to get me 8. Okay, so I know this part or this part is going to be 8 centimeters. Okay, now I have my height, I have my length of the front of the shape here or here. Okay, because remember 16 plus 8, this missing 8 will give us all of 24. Now, this side right here, I don't really have any numbers to use, but I can visually see that this length and this length are the same. So this is also 6 here. Now I have everything that I need to find the volume of my shape. Okay, so I know that again, the formula is length times width times height. My length is 8. My width is 6, and my height is 16. Okay, now I'm going to combine the first two numbers that I see that go together. I know that 8 times 6 is 48, and now I need to multiply 48 times 16. 48 times 16, you're going to have to do that using your pencil and paper. I'm going to do that over here on the side. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 4 is 24 plus 4 is 28. 1 times 8, 1 times 4. Okay, so I know the volume of this shape is 768 cubic centimeters. Now, I'm not done. Okay, I have the volume of this rectangular prism and the volume of this rectangular prism. Now that I have these two, I have to combine them together. So I need to combine them by adding. Okay, I'm kind of running out of room, but I'm going to find a place to add these two volumes together. 480 cubic centimeters plus 768 cubic centimeters will give me 1,248 cubic inches. So the volume of this large shape is 1,248 cubic centimeters. I hope this helps. Remember, you can pause this anytime. You can go back, whatever helps you understand this.